ovation for the Yokohama gangster Takumi Sato. Kyokushin karate, the most popular form of karate in the world, and it is huge. Almost in a religious way here in Korea. They always turn out in droves for Team Ichigeki, and they have done so here tonight for Takumi Sato and Everton Teixeira. With Jason Supercharged Vermoa, Mauricio da Silva, and Five Falamu in the corner. The 26-year-old, 6'2", 238 pounds, a big unit for a Japanese fighter, Takumi Sato. 5-4 in K1, 2 knockouts, comes in off back-to-back losses to Sergey Lashenko by decision in March and Tae Kim by decision in August. The thing that concerns me about Sato is that even though his leg kicks are phenomenal, as all Kyokushin karateka are, he tends to over-rely on his newly found boxing skills. He cannot do that here tonight against Sergey Lashenko. The key to defeating Sergey is, as Daniel Kita showed last year, attack and brutalize the legs of Karatanov. So it will be interesting to see what sort of game plan Takumi Sato is going to bring in. Five Falamu in his corner, his main trainer, is a former Commonwealth Games boxer, a former winner of the Muhammad Ali Cup and a former Golden Gloves champion. He's also, for that matter, Ray Sifov's cousin. Over the top ropes goes Takumi Sato, wearing his full gi here tonight. The Yokohama gangster. From Team Golden Glory doesn't walk to the ring, he stomps to the ring. The 30-year-old Russian is 0-1 in K1, 16-4 in mixed martial arts. His second K1 fight, losing his K1 debut to Daniel Kita last November. Comes from a very athletic family. His mother was a volleyball coach. His father studied boxing, skating and soccer. Has a background in combat sambo, has also trained extensively with the Russian national boxing team, and has more recently been training in Muay Thai. He actually boxed for Tajikistan in the 2003 Central Asian Games, took home a silver medal, was selected to box in Athens at the Olympic Games in 2004, but didn't take the position. He instead fought in the 2004 Pride Heavyweight Grand Prix, Sergey Karatanov.
이에 맞서는 레드 코너 신장 194cm 체중 109.8kg Sergey
Massive ovation here for Sergey Karatanov, and look at the stare down there from Takumi Sato. This is a must-win fight for both these men, but more so for Takumi Sato. As I said, 5-4 in K1. He has never really found any consistency when very early on in his career he was touted to be the next big thing to emerge in the Japanese heavyweights. It is time here tonight for Takumi Sato to live up to those expectations. It is time also for Saritonov to show he deserves to be in the stand-up game. Michael Chavello, Mike Gogan with you. Leg check there, off the leg kicks early, which is a good sign from Takumi Sato.
Well, from Saritonov, actually. I was getting ready to say, hopefully the only really true improvement that Saritonov needed was the leg check. I mean, checking leg kicks. You know, his boxing is definitely up to par to stand with the best of them. But it was the leg kicks of Gita that really brought him down. And so far, he's showing a pretty good sign of that.
Counter right hand there from Sato. Nice jab. He sticks it to the jawline and again finds the leg up. Clinch and knee from Sato. Just warning though, no double-handed clinching allowed. Single-handed clinch and one knee, then release. Stiff jab from both men, but it was Sato who drew the short straw.
Good strategy from Saritonov so far. He's fighting on the inside, trying to eliminate those leg kicks and really get in there and do some damage to the body.
You saw the catch and sweep. That is a Muay Thai technique from Saritonov. It will not score under K1 rules, but it does mean psychologically that Sato has to pick himself up off the canvas. Just no power there in the Mawashigiri. The round kick of Sato. Once again, Saritonov thumps him to the nose. It's a good start so far from Sergey. Jab 2 body shot, taking away to the liver section off the left hand.
Awesome shot. I mean, awesome start for Saritonov. I think we've seen a completely different Saritonov here.
And this is the mistake that I said Sato has been making. Why is he standing and trading punches with Saritonov? It is so frustrating. There is no power behind these kicks here of Takumi Sato. Little shoulder nudge there and he fires to get the right hand off, but he missed the target. And again, he allows Saritonov on the inside. He allows Saritonov into boxing range. These are just cardinal mistakes from Takumi Sato.
During which Saritonov is doing the most of the damage. I mean, he's well blocking his body. None of those knees were landing, and yet he's the one.
Look at this. Saritonov absolutely tagging and owning Sato in the boxing stance. I cannot believe the corner is not telling Sato to back up and be at leg range. He's on rubber legs now. Can Saritonov drop the gangster down? He goes! And listen to that ovation! Takumi Sato on rubber legs! A foolish game plan has been exposed.
I mean, you said it. There's nothing else to say. You know, Saritonov's game plan would have been to stay on the inside and box with Sato, and Sato allowed him to do that, and now he's just standing there taking unnecessary punishment.
High knee! That's good night, Irene! Welcome to K1 officially, Sergey Saritonov, you freaking monster!
Sergey Saritonov definitely, I mean, you know, Sato is not your top level fighter, but this is Sergey Saritonov's second ever K1 fight, and I think we've seen a completely revived and re-energized Sergey Saritonov. I mean, this is a totally different guy. He was in Thailand at the new Golden Glory gym, training there hard with Cor Hammonds and other training partners. I think it's phenomenal.
Mike, if I had hair, I'd pull it out. If you had hair, I'd pull out your hair. How frustrating is Sato? I called it when he was walking to the ring. Why does he not rely on his top-thumping leg kicks? Why does he choose to stand and trade with boxers?
I don't know, and you know what? Everton Teixeira was another Kyokushin fighter that we have said before that, you know, does not kick as much as a Kyokushin should and relies heavily on his newfound boxing. It's sometimes a mistake that a lot of fighters make. You know, in MMA, the wrestlers learn some kickboxing and they decide to kickbox instead of wrestling, and vice versa. I think the same thing happened today, and he fell victim to Saritonov's superior boxing.
This is how it went down. That's how the Yokohama Gangster went down. That's how it ended. Sergey Saritonov, it may be a reserve fight in December. Saritonov versus Potterup would be awesome. Just such an emphatic victory for Sergey.
Really impressive victory. I mean, improved all around. It was checking leg kicks, just phenomenal.